the lead uppercut. Let's learn. When my fighter goes, you'll see the leg press. You'll also see the hip rotation and the presentation of it. You'll also see that the arm only comes out slightly and you're not coming from way down here. And those are really big details. Those three right there, three key ones. Boom. One more. But let's get into some granulars, some specifics. This shoulder now, it's going to be presented forward. And you'll notice that it's sandwiched to the face where it's really turning in. And the only real way that you can do that is where this hand has to come away from the face. Now, if I bring it back, you'll notice that the shoulder will have to go back. And a very important detail is that, you know, you hear coaches saying all the time, keep your hands up, keep your hands up. But if you're gonna do like an uppercut here, it's very difficult to see, right? Like my fighter can't see me right now. So she'll have to open it so she can see where I'm at. And her hand will be replaced by the shoulder. Can you see the shoulder here covering? And then we bring the hand back, and then we have a cover. Shoulder again, we have the cover. And then we have the hand, we have the cover like this. You see it? So we're gonna bring this down so the fighter can see the opponent and her target. This elbow is seeking to connect with the hip, because as the leg presses and the foot pivots slightly, the hand will also open up just a little bit. So now we have like this hand switching motion. As this one comes back, the presentation of the hip, the rotation of the foot, and then the lift of the leg will create the power. Okay, so it's not this tiny little shoulder muscle right here doing the punch, right? You can actually see this is just a muscular punch versus the whole skeleton working together with the body. And then this hand motion as it pulls back, you'll notice it's not just a pushing motion, it will be a pulling motion, right? Not everybody really thinks of this one. They only think of just a punch. But what about the other side? See how I pull? So we have a push and pull. Boom. Boom. So we see our fighter push and pull with the presentation of the hip and leg. 1, 2. Good. Again. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Okay? Let's train this shoulder now. In some ways, especially if you're a beginner, what we see is that the punch will come forward and then my fighter will do a great slip. Like this. A great slip. Well, that's the beginner slip, right? So the beginner slip, we don't want to get punched in the face, so we move our head out of the way, right? Why? Because they've never been punched in the face before. How do we train that? We want the shoulder to go there, but there's a lot of like concern for the eyes, right? You don't want to get punched in the face, right in the nose. So we need to train that shoulder to go properly. So what I'll do here is I'll come down onto the shoulder to present, so she can present it, and then she can punch. Down onto the shoulder, and then she can punch. That way, it's not the front of the face that she's worried about. She's only presenting the shoulder so I can make contact. Contact to the shoulder. And you can see here, I can even come all the way around and like even help my partner twist into place. Partner, twist into place. Shoulder presentation, okay? And as my partner is feeling more comfortable, then I'll introduce the forward, right? I'll go in the forward, bring it down from the forward, and the forward. But she's been training for a while, I'll go straight. So she's going to do it from that punch's perspective. Wow, one more.